Hello, my name is Cheryl, and I would like to talk to you today about why people don't vote and why people should vote. To persuade everyone to vote in the United States is my general purpose here. My specific purpose, by the end of my speech, my audience will understand why it is important for all American citizens to exercise their rights to voting. A lot of people, meaning women, African Americans, and poor people, fought for us to have the right to vote. And certainly they would want their descendants to exercise this right. We must accept and realize that the United States does not have a high voting turnout. The time for completing and not doing anything is over. And time for complaining and not doing anything is over. And taking responsibility for our actions must be demanded. Muscles must be flexed, and power must be exercised. Ballots must be cast. While we value voting as an important part of our society, we do not value it enough to vote. The reason being, people do not believe their vote matters, and it will not count anyway. This was said in one of your top 10, in my research on the top 10 reasons why you should vote. You see, while researching, it was brought to my attention how many people do not exercise the right to vote. More voters need to understand it's negligent at best and derelict at worst to elect an official for office and not back him while he's in office. Now here, I would like to show you a board that I made up. This is the registered voters. Registered voters in the United States is over 200 million. But the people that vote are under 200 million. Is a little over 131 million people. This shows you that we do not exercise our right to vote. First of all, let me explain the importance of voting. For starters, it is a fundamental right and moral obligation of every U.S. citizen. And voting ensures that your opinion is heard. Voting ensures the say for the future. Voting ensures the correct message is getting to the right people. And voting ensures that the government is performing and doing as he or she says they will do for the good of our country. This is in my research on that came from the Douglas County Clerk Treasurer. Okay. I used to think that voting was not important. And my one little small suggestion on how I felt was not important. I started noticing that I had no connection with politics. I always failed when it came to providing an intelligent conversation when the talk turned to politics. Now I work for the Board of Elections. And in my city, I realize how important it is to get out here and help make some positive changes in our city, state, and country. I now realize this is a fundamental right and moral obligation of every citizen to put his or her say as to who, what, and how they run the country. We have to start putting value on our opinion and let it stand out and be heard. Voting ensures that our opinion is taken into account and you have a say in the future of your country itself and the shaping of the generation hereafter. We need to make sure that the correct message is getting to the government. It is the responsibility of every citizen to make sure the government is performing and doing a good job for the nation and its people. That comes from the reasons why people should vote. Now, in transition to the conclusion, the summary of the importance, in closing, it is easy to see why we should take advantage of our right to vote. If you don't vote, you are giving up the right to object on how the city, state, or country is being ran. And I would like to leave you with a final thought. Everyone likes to whine about the government, so why give up that right? Thank you very much. You have a great day.